Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I just wanted to come in and run my mouth and talk about some people. Listen, there are two things that I wanted to talk about when it comes to these people. So, Neo and Sade. Remember, Neo had a baby with, well, he had two kids with some woman named Sade. He was married to Crystal, what was her name? Crystal Smith. Um, I don't know. I don't know Crystal because the people say the girl how you got him is how you lost him. See, I don't remember. We talk about a lot on my channel. Maybe we talked about it and I just don't remember, but I don't remember ever talking about Crystal and Neo's situation or how she met Neo. But I do remember when it first broke that Neo and Crystal were divorcing. I remember people being in the comment section, not necessarily my comment section, but like the comment section, like on the blogs. And they were like, girl, we don't feel sorry for Crystal. And I was like, girl, why y'all? Girl, like, this man done messed around and had some kids. And why? Like, because they say that girl, Crystal, girl, you was once Sade. So the word on the street was that I guess when Neo was with Manyetta, girl, Crystal popped up into the picture. And so I guess now, girl, Sade is the new Crystal. I don't know, girl. But Sade got two kids by Neo. Anyways, yeah. The people say, Crystal, you was once Sade. Um, According to documents obtained by TMZ, Neo has been declared the legal father of his two sons with Sade. A judge reportedly found it's in the best interest of the children that Neo was declared the biological father of Braden and Brixton, giving him all rights and privileges under the law. The documents also state that the boys will have their last names changed from hers to Smith. Girl, let me shut up. Despite the name change, Sade and Neo are happily co-parenting and working to make this transition easy. The second thing I wanted to talk about was this. Remember, Sade came out and let us know that her son was being bullied, and Sade basically, girl, was like, "Y'all got the right one because, girl, y'all not putting y'all hands on my child." Well, and I was like, I was with Sade. Like, I get it. At the end of the day, we grown. You really can't be putting your hands on kids because, girl, you'll go to jail. No matter if your child is being bullied by another child or not. Like, as grown people, we really can't step into the situation. We really can't put our hands on another child. But I also completely 100% understand how it can happen. Nobody wants to see their child being mistreated at school by these other people, by these other kids. I don't care, right? I've told y'all the stories that have happened with, my nieces before, and girl, I just be getting angry, right? So I get it. And those are my nieces. So just imagine, I can understand how some people feel about when it comes to their children. Where this is the second part of the story that I forgot to come back and tell y'all. And I remember this being on the Shade Room. Remember, Sade came out. She let everybody know what was going on about her child being bullied. Um, well, girl, why those people? Listen to this. Sade, this was on the Shade Room. Sade shared Ring camera clips. In one clip, she shows one of the attackers banging at her door. The person allegedly signals a black car to move away when they notice the Ring camera. The person also moves away from the camera themselves when they notice it. She also posted another picture of people constantly circling around her house and demanding her son come outside. In another Ring camera footage, she shows her son and daughter rushing into the house. She alleges that the story that her daughter was attacked and threatened by a woman and two grown men. She alleges that they left her with a knot and a bloody mouth. Now, all I'm gonna say is this: it looks like the person who was ringing her doorbell was a teenage boy. If Sade would have surprised him and something would have started flying through that door, somebody, mama, girl, the daddy, the grandmama, the nieces, the cousins, the sisters, the brothers, the nieces and nephews, y'all would have been walking around here with y'all son's face on front of y'all t-shirt. You banging on this woman's door. She's alone with her kids. If Sade would have done, and then you got a car outside with probably grown people in it. Y'all really popping up at people's houses like that? Then Sade would have been in jail. She would have had to prove that she was innocent, even though you have somebody walking up to her house, banging on the door. Now her kids can't even go to school. I believe everything she's saying happened. Girl, if y'all are brave enough to come to this woman's house and we see it on the Ring camera, then if she says that y'all or somebody beat her daughter up, girl, y'all beat her daughter up. Because y'all are brave enough to come to her house. And then y'all are still sending some teenage boy up to the door. Now, if pow, pow, pow would have happened, and he would have got to, and girl, he would have been thrown off that porch, y'all have been acting like y'all don't know what just happened. This is a mess. Let me see if I can bring this up. Why is it not coming up? Oh, there we go. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna post these pictures. Yeah. Y'all see that? Y'all see these people? Y'all see these people? And when people start to drop like flies, everybody gonna be wondering why the teenage boy is now, girl, his expiration date happened a couple of days ago. What you mean why? Because you come and knocking on somebody's door in a threatening manner. That's why. You see these men just circling around this woman's house. Girl, Sade, if you don't go to the nearest store, go get your license and get something to protect you and your kids. After this incident happened, if Sade don't have nothing in that house, she's a fool. Because at this point, it's either gonna be you or it's gonna be them. And the damn sure ain't gonna be me or my kids. So it's gonna have to be you. Look, you need to go report this to the police. You need to make sure they have a trail. You need to go report this to the police. You need to make sure you have all your stuff in order. You need to go make sure you go get you a license. You need to go make sure you go get you a pow pow. Because from here on out, girl, go to the police. Let them know what's going on. Make sure you go get your license. And then make sure you go get whatever you need to do to protect you and your family. And if them people come knocking on your door again, then girl, y'all gonna be planning a funeral in a week or two. It's out of my hands. Girl. Let's talk about something else. I just got mad. Khloe Kardashian admits she hated every day of her 30s. She said the past decade has been torture after her traumatic relationships. Girl. Many people would say that their 30s are the best time in their life. However, for Khloe Kardashian, it's completely the opposite. During the season 4 premiere of The Kardashians, Khloe Kardashian confesses to with her family that her 30s were torture. She explained, "Most people are scared to turn 40. I have hated every day of my 30s. Has been agony. Like, what the F?" Khloe tells her family. She went on to say, "Of course, I've had some incredible moments in my 30s. I mean, I have two beautiful kids. I have great moments. This has nothing to do with that. Besides that, though, every other day has been effing torture." I want to read a comment. This is what somebody put. By her choice, She chose to continue to stay in every single relationship she's been in. She's not a victim, it's self-inflicted. Let me say something. You can't do nothing about how somebody is, right? You can't even do anything about how somebody starts to treat you. But once you see how this person starts to treat you, at some point, I'm going to start looking at you like, girl, okay, he showed up, she showed up, they showed up as this person who you did not think that they were going to show up, right? And now they're starting to show you their true colors. At what point do I stop looking at them and I start looking at you, Khloe? See, this is what it is. Can we have some kitchen table talk? Can I say something? We gonna have some kitchen table talk today. One, I realized probably like a month or two ago, probably before that, the Kardashians, they really are the biggest pick-me's around. When you think about the way that they move when it comes to men, they really are the biggest pick-me's. It's actually quite sad and disgusting. You would think that these women who walk around here put so much into how they look and want the attention of men, they would be like, girl, please. But no, girl, they're pick-me's to the 10th power. Khloe Kardashian, once upon a time, was out of the sisters, she was considered to be the ugly sister. She just was. Khloe was not she was just a regular schmegular looking girl, right? I thought Khloe always had a nice body. She had a regular schmegular looking face. Well, at one point, Khloe had a nice body. Khloe had a nice body. Go back and watch some of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Everybody liked Khloe the most. I felt like Khloe was a fan favorite because Khloe came across as one who had the most sense, right? Then she met Lamar, and I feel like because Khloe now it makes sense. Khloe is this big pick me. She probably never thought she would probably find a man or a husband. Girl, she met Lamar and got married, girl, 3 hours later. That was a quick marriage. Didn't they get married very, very quickly? I got me a man, honey. Girl, I'm hanging on to him. They say Lamar got a big old screwler. Girl, he got a big old thing too. Oh, girl, I'm good. You know, Lamar, he cute. Girl, he got a job. Girl, he rich. Girl, he got, you know what I'm saying? Girl, we good. You went through all that with Lamar, right? The drugs, the prostitutes, girl, near death experience with Lamar Odom. You finally closed that door. Then here come Tristan Thompson. He saw how stupid you was over a nigga. He saw it. Oh, she easy. That'd be an easy lick. She dumb. She dumb over niggas. I got it. Right? I look better than Lamar. Right? You do. I'm taller than Lamar. I don't know. Right? I hate Jamaican. Right? I'm good. Met Lamar. Met Tristan. He already had that other girl pregnant. Remember Khloe and that girl were pregnant at the same time? No, I just told a lie. I think he met. Did he meet? I think he met her when the girl was 8 months pregnant. Yeah. Jordan, his first baby mama. She get with Tristan. Tristan wears her low. Khloe finally gets pregnant, sends her into her early labor, continues to cheat on Khloe, eventually has a baby on Khloe. Khloe has stuck beside this man. It does not matter what he does. At what point do you start to say, Khloe, a lot of this shit that's done happened, girl, you could have nipped this in the bud a long time ago. Even to this very day. We just saw Khloe and Tristan together at McDonald's. They talking about their co-parenting. Girl, y'all have a weird definition of co-parenting. I'm sorry. I said this the other day and I'm going to say it again. People die all the time. Tristan Thompson is not the first person to lose a mother. He is not the first person to lose a loved one. People close to us die every day. Tristan would have had to figure out what the fuck he was going to do on his own. The simple fact that Khloe continues to allow Tristan to be in her world, no, you take care of your daughter. But the simple fact that Khloe still allows Tristan to be in her world and then will turn around and complain, talking about, oh my God, my 30s were so traumatic. Well, bitch, you part of the reason why your 30s were so traumatic. Because quiet as is kept, after that nigga sent you into an early labor, girl, you have a whole human being in your body. You could have died. After he sent you into early labor, you should have cut the cord then with Tristan Thompson. No, we should let him come back. He cheat. He cheat. He cheat. Girl, he cheat. Then he finally have a baby. Girl, he's still back and y'all still co-parenting, right? Now his mama done died. And now, oh, I just want to make sure he's okay. He's still dogging your ass out, right? So all I'm saying is, it's one thing to get with someone and you don't know how they really are, and they could be a mess of a human being. But girl, at some point in the relationship, whether it's a friendship, girl, whether it's romantic, whether it's a family dynamic, it don't matter. At some point, if you see somebody is mistreating you, girl, I'm gonna start looking at you crazy for allowing this person to continue to mistreat you. Because at some point, bitch, you letting it happen. You don't get to come around me. You don't get to come to my family functions. No. Whenever we talk, it's going to be about our children and what's in the best interest of our children. Education, health-wise, doctors, after-school activities. Other than that, girl, we're not going to McDonald's together. Can I come over for a couple of hours? No. Tell me when you coming. I'm going to have the security bring out the baby. I'll walk out. Hey, how you doing? All right, so here she go. I don't need to bring no diaper bag. She got clothes at your house. Okay. I just don't feel sorry for Khloe Kardashian. I don't. I used to feel bad for Khloe, but at some point I'm like, girl, no. No. Khloe Simpson rolling is what I call her. I was done, but I gotta say it. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Pertaining to the story about Sade and those people popping up at her house, I just want y'all to realize what this woman said happened. She said that she alleges in that story that her daughter was attacked and threatened by a woman and two grown men. She alleges they left her with a knot and bloody mouth. Again, this is what she alleges happened. I tend to believe her. I mean, just for the simple fact that these people popped up at this woman's home. Um, there's no reason for me not to believe that this didn't happen. One, it's sad that you would think that with her having kids by a man who has a little bit of change, that the security will probably hopefully be amped up at her home, being that not only is the mother of his kids, something could happen to her, something could happen to her other kids, but most importantly, girl, not most importantly, but another thing to add to it is that you have kids with this lady. That's why it's always best to make sure that you can and will protect yourself. That's why I was saying Sade gonna have to go get her something that's registered, right? Something legal, and make sure that if push come to shove, she got something that'll get rid of whatever is threatening her and possibly her kids. And then the next thing is y'all gonna be ready to march and beat the streets and start these whole dissertations online about how black people can't get along and how, girl, we need to find a better way. Well, girl, you got these grown men, and you can tell about the pictures that these people are black, walking up to this lady's house, approaching her daughter, putting knots on her daughter's head. I don't know who put the knots on the daughter's head. And then y'all want to be surprised or act like stuff like this really doesn't happen. Sade needs to do whatever she needs to do to make sure that her family is safe. And if that means taking out somebody's son, y'all not gonna be satisfied until that little boy, whoever that was, teenage boy, he looked like he was probably a teenager. Girl, y'all not gonna be satisfied until somebody ain't got no son. Then y'all gonna be talking about, oh, he was the nicest kid. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. He comes across as a thug, if you really want to be honest about it. Anybody who wants to, after we've already addressed that you've bullied my son, girl, I done got arrested, and you still pop up at my door, girl, you want some smoke. And the smoke that I'm about to give you is probably not the smoke that you really want. When you have black cars pulling up to this lady's house, look like grown men walking outside this lady's house, grown men walking up to her daughter, and then y'all gonna swerve it out if something happened to these men that they were the best children, they were the best sons, the best fathers, the best uncles. No, they were not. Anyways, I have to get that off my chest. Try to do what you gotta do. Handle your business. Make sure, like I said, make sure you got a paper trail. So if something do go down, honey, for something like that, girl, I put a couple of dollars on your books. I got about 50. That's all I ain't got a lot. Um, But yeah, I'm not mad at it. If she has to do, she has to do. These niggas, they walk around here, y'all sons, 14, 15, 16, 17, whatever, acting like, girl, ain't nothing gonna happen. Like in real life, if these are like you have grown men in these little boys' life, this is what they're teaching them. That you grow up to be bullies, and then when stuff escalates, goes to the next level, then you go to somebody's house. This is what they're teaching them, and then be surprised, girl, when y'all walking around like this, talking about rest in heaven. John was one of the best kids around. No, he wasn't. I don't know why. I don't know why she would do that. You know why? Because John popped up at that lady's house. You know why? Because she said those two grown men were threatening her daughter and her children. You know why?